August 20th, 2024. 405 years in this land. Celebrating the arrival of the first Africans to this land. Greetings and salutations to everyone. I am so glad to have this opportunity to be here today and to share my excitement about our history. It is as if we have been preparing for this day all our lives. Our education, work experiences, positions, station in life, people we know such as friends and family, and life itself have prepared us just for this moment. Today, August 20th, 2024, marks 405 years since the recorded arrival of the first Africans to this land. Today, this day is not a day of sadness. It's a reminder of where we came from, what we endured, and where we need to go. This is a day of immense historical significance that deserves our utmost reverence and respect. There was no glorious arrival of the Africans to this land, just sheer brutality. On August 20th, 1619, 20 and odd captured human beings of the native Congo and Dongo kingdoms, modern-day Angola, kidnapped by the Portuguese, were forcibly brought to the British colony of the Virginia. The captain of the White Lion docked his ship at Point Comfort, modern-day Fort Monroe, Virginia, and traded some of the Africans to the English colonists for food. By forcing these Africans into permanent servitude, their arrival in this new world marked the beginning of a quarter of a millennium of chattel slavery. Because of the history of our people in this land, we must celebrate this day. We don't need a federal holiday to celebrate this day. It's up to each of us to take the initiative and celebrate our history in our own special way. You have learned to embrace every other holiday, their significance, and their traditions. So, you must learn to celebrate this day too, your history. If you say you want something different, then you must do something different. Don't be scared about what others will say or do to you. Remember your faith. Remember you are strong like your ancestors. Now prove that truth to yourself. Let's celebrate together with pride and honor. People we know need to see us celebrating this day. We need to set our affections on our history in this land and celebrate. Our history is not dead. Our history is a resurrection of triumph like no other people in this land. It lives in us, unites us, and gives us strength. We must celebrate our triumphs and our history. We have participated in every aspect of this land. We participated in every religion, business, entertainment sector, politics, social aspect, profession, and everything that can be imagined. We have been programmed and accepted the programs to celebrate Christmas, Thanksgiving, the 4th of July, Easter and every other major holiday. We are even programming our young people to do the same. So, it must be our duty, our commitment to celebrate August 20th, the day that marks the beginning of our history in this land. We must reprogram ourselves and our children. In every aspect of this land, even before it became our country, we were here. We were here before the Pilgrims brought the first Bible in 1620. We were here about 40 to 50 years before the British brought the King James Version of the Bible to this land. We were here before the political construct of race was even developed. Even though mostly enslaved, we were here 157 years before the American Revolution. We as a community have shown remarkable resilience. We survived 240 years of chattel slavery, 12 years of Reconstruction, 100 years of Jim Crow, and now since 1965, 59 years of unbridled freedom. Our endurance and strength in the face of such adversity are a testament to our collective spirit. Therefore, every August 20th should be a celebration of our resilience, endurance, and perseverance, knowing we were here before the birth of the nation to which we claim citizenship. We must present ourselves as a living sacrifice of the history of our people in this land. We have been conformed to this land. Now is the time to be transformed by the renewing of our minds and challenging our perceptions and attitudes about our history and ourselves. Here are some ways for people of African descent to celebrate and acknowledge the historical significance of today. We can buy and read more books written by Black authors, intentionally support Black businesses, coach and mentor our children, and teach them our history, even history before the year 1619. Work with those who are less fortunate than us. Search for and hire other Black businesses for their services and products. I know there are naysayers, so I say, let them be. Some may say we have enough holidays celebrating Black history. I still say, let them be. You know, truth must trump traditions. Don't let traditions trump truth. You can't be afraid. Do not conjure any excuse to minimize this day and yet elevate holidays that don't even acknowledge us. Don't be afraid. Let truth trump traditions. Some may say that the significance of August 20th is not widely recognized in a broader society, and therefore celebrating this day is insignificant. I ask, was slavery not accepted in the broader society for almost 250 years? Was not Jim Crow accepted for about 100 years? This is not about the acceptance of the broader society. This is not about taking away any holiday or adding another. This is about accepting our arrival in this land and acknowledging our triumphs ever since. We are no longer ignorant of this day. August 20th. Someone once said that when you learn to do better, then you must do better. To intentionally not do better is your sin. You don't need broader societal recognition. What will you do with your given talents? What good or ill will you do going forward? We don't need a federal holiday to commemorate the historical significance of today. By the way, we don't need a federal holiday to take a vacation. Celebrate this day. I encourage you to celebrate August 20th. Every holiday is deeply rooted in cultural and societal norms, rituals, and traditional importance. Let this be one of yours from now on. Find a way to celebrate today. You found a way to celebrate birthdays, anniversaries, jobs, promotions, retirements, and the such. From the White Lion to the White House, from commodification to freedom. From now on, we must celebrate this day. Celebrate the arrival of the first Africans to this land. Don't let your education, job, position, wealth, neighbors, friends, family, or anything or anyone stop you. Our ancestors and future generations need us to be strong. With pride, celebrate August 20th, now and forever. With pride, celebrate August 20th, now and forever. Thank you for watching, hearing, listening, and most of all, celebrating. I appreciate your time. Hopefully, we can all learn from one another to make ourselves and our communities better. Once again, thank you. I wish you all the best.